The Ripple Effect, a Chain Reaction of Kindness. Chapter 1. The Coffee That Started It All. It was a crisp autumn morning in Willowbrook, and the small corner café Brew Bloom was buzzing with life. The air smelled of freshly brewed coffee, caramel drizzle, and pumpkin spice. Amid the morning rush, Daniel, a young architect running late for work, hurried to the counter, fumbling with his wallet. He ordered his usual, a caramel latte, and reached for his card. But before he could tap, the barista smiled and said, "You're all set. The person before you paid for your drink." Daniel blinked. "Wait, what?" The barista chuckled. "Yeah, they said to pay it forward." Daniel turned, scanning the cafe, but the kind stranger had already left. A warm feeling settled in his chest. He had never been on the receiving end of something so unexpectedly kind. And just like that, something in him shifted. Instead of walking out with his free drink, he turned to the next customer, a tired nurse who looked like she had just come off a long shift. "I'll cover hers," Daniel said with a smile. The nurse Emily looked up, exhausted but grateful. "Oh, wow. Thank you so much. It's been a rough night." Daniel just smiled. "I hope your day gets better." Little did he know, that single act of kindness would set off a chain reaction that would change lives all across Willowbrook. Chapter 2. The Nurse's Gift. Later that afternoon, Emily was on her way home when she saw an elderly man, Mr. Benson, struggling to carry his groceries up the stairs of his apartment complex. His hands trembled as he tried to balance the bags. Without hesitation, Emily rushed over. "Here, let me help." Mr. Benson, startled but grateful, nodded. "Oh dear, thank you. These old bones aren't as strong as they used to be." They climbed the stairs together, and as they reached his door, Mr. Benson smiled. "I don't get visitors often. Would you like some tea?" Emily, sensing the loneliness in his voice, agreed. She stayed for a while, listening to his stories, laughing at his old memories, and promising to visit again. Before she left, Mr. Benson handed her a small, beautifully wrapped box. "My late wife used to make these candles. I still have plenty. Take one, and pass on the light." Emily held the candle close. She didn't realize it yet, but she was about to ignite another spark of kindness. Chapter 3. The Candle That Warmed a Heart. That evening, Emily stopped by Maggie's flower shop, a tiny family-owned business struggling to stay afloat. The shop's owner, Maggie, was a kind-hearted woman who had recently lost her husband and was trying to keep the shop running by herself. Emily handed Maggie the candle. "A small gift for you. I met an elderly man today who told me to pass on the light." Maggie's eyes softened as she turned the candle in her hands. "That's beautiful. Thank you, Emily." Maggie wasn't having the best week. Bills were piling up and business was slow, but that one moment of kindness sparked something in her. That night, she put a free bouquet for someone who needs a smile sign outside her shop. Chapter 4. A Bouquet for a Broken Soul. The next morning, Leo, a struggling musician who had been feeling lost and hopeless, walked past Maggie's shop. He noticed the sign and on impulse stepped inside. Maggie smiled and handed him a bouquet. "For you. No cost, just kindness." Leo, overwhelmed, accepted the flowers with trembling hands. I don't know what to say. I was having one of the worst days." He carried the bouquet to Willowbrook Park, where he often sat with his guitar, trying to compose songs that never seemed good enough. Today, though, he played. Not for himself, but for the people passing by. The melody drifted through the crisp autumn air, catching the attention of Samantha, a single mother rushing home after a stressful day. The soft, soulful tune made her pause. The next day, Max handed them out at school, to classmates, teachers, even the grumpy janitor. One of the kids who received a cookie was Jordan, a boy who often felt invisible. That small gesture, a cookie and a kind note, meant the world to him. That night, Jordan went home and hugged his mother, something he hadn't done in a long time. "I love you, Mom," he said out of the blue. His mother, caught off guard, smiled through her tears. And so the kindness continued. Epilogue. The Full Circle of Kindness. Weeks later, on another crisp autumn morning, Daniel, The man who had received the free coffee stood outside Brew Bloom, staring at the bustling crowd. He had no idea that the kindness he paid forward had started a chain reaction, touching the lives of a nurse, an elderly man, a florist, a musician, a single mother, a little boy, and countless others. And yet, as he watched a stranger in front of him struggle with her wallet, he smiled and stepped forward. "I've got this one," he told the barista. Because kindness, it never stops. It just keeps rippling forward. The lesson of the story: a single good deed, no matter how small, has the power to change lives in ways we never see. A free coffee, a helping hand, a warm smile, it all matters. Because kindness, it's not just an act, it's a chain reaction. We conduct detailed research to create this content, but it's difficult to completely describe the story in short video. For more details, reference links are given in description. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Your support means the world to us.